everyone, today I have a very exciting video for you. This is a video I've wanted to do for such a long time, and it is a full face of high-end makeup. I'm so excited for this. This cost me a small fortune, I won't lie, but these are all products that I've wanted for a really long time, and what a great excuse to buy them all. So here we are, and let's just get into it, and I will tell you the costs of things and how much everything was and how they perform throughout the video. Okay, so I bought all of these things and I guess we're just going to go through with them, but one of the things that I got as a freebie was actually a Lancome Gentifique. It's like a serum, and the lady was like, put it under your primer, and it's really nice, and I have actually used this serum since, and I wasn't going to use it in the video, but honestly it just feels amazing on your skin, and you can like barely even see it when it's on, so I'm not going to pop the price of this in because it was a freebie. So I'm just going to rub that in with my fingers. One of the things that I also splurged on, partly for the video, partly for the fact that I'm using new brushes, as Morphe brushes, and I have been wanting Morphe brushes for so long. I needed replacements for my old ones, but I bought this set and another set for £6, and I also bought this setting spray, which I've seen, or the continuous setting mist, which I've seen a lot about, and apparently it's meant to be the most fine mist out there as well. So yeah, I wanted to try something different than my Urban Decay one, but I'm very excited about this. I'm going to go in with my first makeup product, that is the Professional Pore Primer from Benefit. I haven't actually used this before, so yeah, I'm excited to see how this works. I'm just going to pop it all over my, just mainly my problem areas, and then I can always like blend it out afterwards. But I haven't used this stuff before, so I didn't know if I'd like it or not, but I just thought I'd buy a mini to start with. And because I think £12 for a mini is quite a lot, really. And I'm just going to blend it out with this foundation brush. Okay, it feels very smooth and kind of silicone-y. I'm assuming that's a silicone-based primer. Okay, so for foundation, I have the Nars Sheer Glow, and I've actually had this for a little while, probably about 6 months-ish now, and I just really like this foundation. I just find it really good coverage, so for a spotty gal at the moment, I'm just going to pour a little bit out onto my brush. You really don't need a lot of this either, it goes such a long way. Okay, we'll start with that and see how we go. Pretty much there. As you can see, that's literally covered like every spot on my face, basically. This is how the foundation's looking so far. Very easy to blend. Okay, so the next thing is the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. I've had my eye on this for literally so long, so I'm just gonna pop it under my eyes, and then just a little bit over where I've got spots at the minute. And I'm just gonna use it to carve out my eyebrows as well, but I didn't actually get a new eyebrow product, so I'm just going to do that off camera. Oh, I literally just pricked my elbow on a cactus walking around. Okay, so my next stage is the Huda Beauty Tan Tour for contour, and I'm actually so excited to use this. This was about, I think this was like £19, and I'm just using the Body Shop contour brush because I didn't have one in my set, so this is the shade medium as well. And I think I'll probably just use maybe a stippling brush to pop this out. Oh wow, okay, that's actually so easy to blend out, much easier than I thought it would be. I was kind of stressing because I couldn't find my stippling brush very quick, but that's actually so much easier to blend out than I thought. think I've put a bit more on this side than I have on this side. Let me try blending it out a little bit with my foundation brush. Okay, I actually really like how this is turning out. Just blend it up so I look like I have a brow bone. Okay, right, so that is actually really seamless. I'm really impressed with that. Now to set my face, I've got a new powder brush here. I think I'll go for this one because it's a bit harder on the top. I'm going to try baking it a little bit. This is the shade Pound Cake. This was literally about £26. I think this is the most expensive thing that I bought. Oh my god, I literally can't get the lid off. Oh my god. Oh my god, it actually smells amazing. It's got like a little mesh top over it, I guess, which is for the powder to come through. Oh my god, it actually smells amazing. It smells like, I don't know what a good way to explain it is, but perfume, I reckon. You know, if you've ever used Dior, that perfume, it smells just like that. That smells so good. I'm just going to give it my face a gentle brush with this. Get off any excess. My next product is the Becca Capri Coast Sunlit Bronzer. This is like a kind of shinier bronzer, kind of. It's got a bit of glitter in it, but I'm just going to take that same brush I just took again and just use it to really bronze up my face. I actually really like all of these products so far. This is obviously not a new product to me. I've had it quite a while and I've actually got two because I love it that much. And I just think it's a gorgeous colour and it doesn't make me look like washed out or anything. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring it down underneath my jawline to contour a little bit and around my nose. Oh, I forgot to put concealer on my nose where I've got that spot, but you can really tell how good coverage the foundation and concealer are together because all the other spots you can literally barely see. My next item, that I'm not a huge fan of blush, however I have this MAC blush in the shade Melba, Peach Melba even, and I have had this a little while, but I just stopped using blush for a little while, but everyone seems to be using it again, so I'm just going to go tap it off a little bit and then pop it really lightly on the apples of my cheeks. I really like to bring it really high up here as well, on like my cheekbones. I don't know why I went off blush, because there's literally nothing wrong with that. Like, you can tell that's a high quality product. I've had this so long that literally the shade and everything has come off the back, but honestly, nothing wrong with it at all. The next thing is also a highlighter by Becca that I've had for a while, and this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop. And oh my god, why can I not open anything today? Okay, because it's open on the other side. Okay, but this is how the bronzer look. The bronzer? The highlight? What am I talking about today? Oh wow, that is so pretty. I've not used this in such a long time. I've realised I've done a really bad job at saying all the names, and not the names but the prices of products, so I'll just pop them up on the screen because I can't remember everything off the top of my head. And I'm going to pop a little bit on the end of my nose and on my cupid's bow. That I love. Look how blinding, like, shimmery it is. Yeah, I love it. Wow. I think next I'm going to go in with one of my all-time favourite eyeshadow palettes. This is such a perfect palette to take away, and it's got a little mirror in it as well. This is the Tartelette in Bloom by Tarte, and I just absolutely love the colour scheme of this. It's honestly just It smells like chocolate. It smells more chocolatey than the Too Faced, is it Too Faced chocolate palette? Anyway, yeah, it just smells amazing, and the colour combinations, you can make so many looks with this makeup palette. I'm going to go in with this brush again. Morphe haven't really got many names of their brushes, but yeah, it's kind of like a flat blending brush, I guess. And I'm going to go in with the shade Smarty Pants, which is this colour here. The brushes themselves are actually performing quite well, but I'm not sure how I feel about the set overall. I feel like there's a lot that's, I don't know, just basic staples that are really missing from this set, even though I bought an extra little set for eye brushes. What a steal of a deal I got. It was about £12 down to £6 for 4 brushes. Like, wow. Wow, this brush is so fluffy and okay, that's blended out really nicely. I think I'm going to go for a bit of an autumnal vibe because autumn is my favourite season and we're here. Because it's a bit warmer, but you're not absolutely freezing either. I'm going to go back in with that first brush and choose the shade Jet Setter and just pop that on the outer third. And that one's not picking it up very well. Let's try a more precise brush. Oh, the colours in this palette never let me down, honestly. We'll just blend it out. This is, I think this was just the generic fluffy blending brush. Okay, I love how that's coming together. I'm just going to add a bit more of Jet Setter to this eye. Wow, I'm literally barely even touching my eye with a brush and it's just doing such a great job at blending out. Okay, I think, oh my gosh, these brushes are holding so much product. I'm literally covering the bed sheets. The last thing I'm going to do is go in with this super fine brush and take the shade Firecracker into my inner corner and kind of like halfway into the eye. And I'm just going to drag that along kind of just above my lash line. Okay, I kind of really like how that's looking. I'm getting a few little hairs fall out from these brushes. I'm just going to go over my face once more with that brush. Some of the hairs are falling out. I don't know if it's because they're new and I haven't used them before, but... Right, the next thing is this Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. I've wanted to try this for so long, but I can't really warrant paying like 29 quid for a mascara that will dry up in 6 months. So I've got the mini version and I'm quite excited about it because... You know, oh wow, okay, look at the head first of all. That looks like it's going to be quite voluminous. The packaging on it claims 100% more volume, so let's give this a test. I'm noticing straight away where the brush is kind of like more in the middle. I know this is probably meant for the outside lashes, but I'm noticing straight away the brush in the middle where it's shorter isn't getting all the hairs in the middle of my eye. However, that has picked up all my bottom lashes first time. This is good for volume though on the outside of your eyelashes because that is one thing I wear mascara for, so I would really like that like fluttery effect. But I am having to go a bit more, use the end of the brush more for the middle because it's not picking up every single hair in the middle because of that shorter brush strands. Okay, so far I'm not really noticing anything special about this mascara. My eyelashes are black and they are standing up, which is something considering I haven't used an eyelash curler. The final step of the whole makeup look, I think I'm going to use a pink lip, and the newest lip combo that I have is this lipstick, also by Huda Beauty, in the shade Rendezvous. Can we just talk about how beautiful this packaging is? And the formula of this is so creamy. I'm not going to lie, I have worn this quite a few times since I bought it. I'm literally just obsessed. The shade is absolutely gorgeous. Probably doesn't entirely go with this makeup look, but we'll just go with it for the minute because this is the shade I chose in the shop, and you know, probably should have thought about that one before, but never mind. But oh my gosh, this formula is so creamy and lush. And one thing I got from Huda, because I bought a lot of, you know, I spent like quite a lot, one of the freebies I got was actually this, what do you call it? Not hallucinogenic. Hieroglyphic? No, not hieroglyphic. I can't remember what it's called, but basically it's like got a chrome effect, and this lip applicator is just so, you'll see what I mean when I put it on. Okay. If you can see, it's very glittery at the moment. Let me come up closer. Okay, so as you can see, my lips are obviously very shiny. Like, I really kind of like this look. Obviously not together, but I'm not upset with it. I really love the formula of this lipstick. That's definitely one of my favourite things. And also I really love how easily the Tantor by Huda also blended out. So I would definitely use that again. I just love all these products. I've not used high end products in such a long time, and I can really tell the difference the more obviously I've spent, but also the more quality that I'm getting. And I'm actually quite impressed and really glad that I spent this much on this, because I've definitely got the use out of the products. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave the video there for the minute, and I will come back to you in a few hours time. It is now 2:45, so I will come back to you in a little while and see how it's wearing. And let's just spray the setting spray quickly. This is the Morphe Continuous Mist. Okay, firstly, that smells really nice. Secondly, it is, honestly, the mist is, it's a mist. It's so fine. That is so much finer than my Urban Decay All Nighter. It's obviously, it's not a pump, but yeah, it feels amazing. Wow, okay, I'm so impressed with that. It's pretty obvious right now that I'm not wearing any makeup, but I just wanted to go over the wear test because I did film it and it was kind of late at night, and anyway, the lighting wasn't good, so I just thought I'd run through it with you. Pretty much, the mascara, which was the Too Faced Better Than Sex, that had transferred just a very small amount, so overall quite good. And it was like raining quite a lot that day, so I think that's actually quite alright. Where I didn't have a face mask on when I went out, I had the foundation where it wasn't on stayed like perfect, and then the patches, like, you know, where the between the hand or the ear strap things, they were pretty good as well. And also on the inside of my face mask, when I used the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, I was so impressed with that, honestly. Like, I would definitely buy that again, and I've recommended it to people since. I just sprayed it on my face, obviously sprayed like quite a lot, but still, it made such a difference. My face mask was almost perfect. Like, I just had a little bit on my nose where I pinched the face mask, so like here and here on the mask, that of foundation, and that was actually really good. The makeup underneath the mask, so like bronzer and blusher and powder and everything, that was a little bit like faded in comparison, and like a bit more patchy in comparison to the top half of my face when the mask wasn't on, but it was okay, you know. The lipstick, well, as soon as I ate, it came off, but I didn't reapply because I thought I'm gonna have a face mask on. I don't want like pink to be smearing all over me. And as for the eyeshadow, it stayed on, but it was like patchy, not the best, because my own fault, I completely forgot to put eyeshadow primer on for that. So yeah, that was pretty much how it went, but most of all, I'm so impressed with the setting spray. I think I would buy it all again. Overall, the Tantour Contour, that was actually a really easy to blend out, surprisingly, so I would definitely use that again. And to be honest, all the products were just so much better. I need to try baking properly with the powder, but overall, very happy. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe and share it. That would really help me out, and turn my notification bell on around here somewhere. Please let me know what your favourite high-end or low-end product is that you own in the comments down below. Bye!